The Universal Swift Sling is a 3-point tactical design that comes with multiple attachment pieces to allow for mounting on different weapons and configurations of those weapons. By far the one we get the most requests for how to attach it to is a collapsible stock M4 AR-15 style rifle, which we have here today and we'll cover installation on. Before you ever begin the installation of a sling, you want to make sure that the weapon is unloaded, clear, and safe to begin sling installation. You have several different attachment pieces. You have initially the main sling body, 4-end attachment piece, fixed buttstock attachment piece, collapsible buttstock attachment piece, and a couple of universal sling loops here that allow for different configurations. When you're putting this together, you have the main sling body. You want to take the angle cut end and run it through this metal D-ring right behind the inline quick cam buckle. As you do this, you're going to open up the quick cam buckle and route the angle cut end forward through that piece. Lock it down, and this creates the main sling loop. This is the main body of the sling. Depending on which weapon you're going to be attaching the sling to, that's when you would choose the configuration of parts and pieces you're going to need to attach it. For this particular configuration of the rifle, we're going to use the 4-end attachment piece, which you would use with a bottom-mounted sling swivel on a standard AR-15 handguard. This is just going to route through the existing sling swivel and then Velcro back to the body itself. This now allows you to wrap it around the handguard, through the metal D-ring on the other side, pull nice and tight, and Velcro back down in line. We're going to have the 1 1/4 inch tri-glide here. We're going to run this onto that angle cut in, about 6 or 8 inches onto the angle cut in, leaving yourself enough room to attach to the 4-end piece. You'll notice to pass through the attachment piece, you're going to run that angle cut end of the main body of the sling through there, and then back through the 1 1/4 inch tri-glide we just attached. Once you have that on there, you're going to secure the 4-end attachment piece back down. So the sling loop is installed to the front here. You want to make sure nothing is twisted or turned. You have a 1 1/4 inch piece of webbing with a tri-glide attached on the end for collapsible buttstock attachment. We're going to run this through the slot underneath the tube on the collapsible buttstock. Again, making sure that the sling is not turned or twisted. Run the angle cut in through the tri-glide. Securing the back end of the sling in place. Now the sling is completed and installed. You have an inline tri-glide here for size adjustment. As you work the tri-glide toward the side release buckle, it's going to enlarge the loop of the sling. As you work that tri-glide toward the back of the weapon, it's going to make it smaller. So for this purpose, we're going to make it a little bit larger here. Putting the sling on, and now we're good to go. You have an inline side release buckle here to allow you to quickly take the sling off. This is a 350-pound test side release buckle, very strong, allows for quick ditch of the weapon. And then the camming buckle here allows for easy sling adjustments to shoulder, left hand, right hand side, whichever you need to. Easy one-hand adjustment to bring it back into place and lock it down. If your weapon is set up with a side-mounted sling swivel or adapter, there's no need for a front attachment piece. Just run the angle cut end of the webbing through the swivel, then back through the tri-glide, securing the sling to the front of the weapon. Included with the Universal Swift Sling, you'll find a rear fixed stock strap assembly. This attachment piece slides on to the fixed stock. You have a loop section here on top that you're actually going to run the Swift Sling body through. Just going to secure this onto the buttstock. One piece of webbing here is going to keep it in place from sliding forward. and the hook and loop will keep it from spinning on the stock. Once you have the rear fixed buttstock attachment piece in place, you're going to run the angle cut in through the pass-through, making sure the sling is not twisted. Running through the D-ring, just behind the quick cam buckle, again running about a foot through there. With the cam buckle forward, run the angle cut through that, lock it back down into place, and then we're going to attach this 1 1/4 inch tri-glide here. To secure to the 4-end adapter, I'm going to loosen that up, run the angle cut section through the adapter, back through the tri-glide, and then tighten the adapter back down. The Universal Swift Sling also comes with 2 paracord adapters to allow you to secure to various weapons that may or may not have a traditional sling swivel configuration that we worked with earlier. This allows you to girth hitch onto the weapon, whether it be to the stock or to an existing hard point, to attach the Universal Swift Sling to the weapon.